Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, it's Kellie Rasberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Thursday. It's March the 4th, I think. Yes, it is. All right, did you know that Lady Gaga wrote the song Telephone for Britney Spears, but Britney didn't want it? So Gaga turned to Beyonce, they made it a duet. But Lady Gaga has not given up. Apparently she loves Britney just as much as yours truly. And she hopes to get into the studio with Britney after her Fame Monster Ball tour, Fame Monster Ball, whatever it's called, wraps up pretty soon this year. Jake Pavelka's ex-girlfriend says that Jake's cheated on Vienna already. Maybe not physically, but at least in his heart. This woman who is anonymous right now, but is reportedly going to come forward very soon, told a morning show DJ down in Florida, which I don't know how much, credibility any morning show DJ gets when it's an anonymous person with a disguised voice. But anyway, she says that Jake and she had been seeing each other before he left to do The Bachelor, that they had an understanding. He was going just to further his career, maybe get some acting gigs out of it. Hey, at least he got Dancing with the Stars, right? And that they were going to be together after it was over. Well, the day after he proposed to Vienna and filming wrapped on The Bachelor, Jake started calling this woman again, saying, Vienna means nothing to me. I love you. Please meet me. And they did meet. She says nothing physical happened, but he did say, I still love you. Well, now he's with Vienna off doing, the big promotional whirlwind tour. And apparently this woman feels scorned and wronged. And she's going to defend her honor soon. Can't wait till she comes out of the woodwork. Now, Jessica Simpson was on Oprah yesterday. If you missed it, she was promoting her new show on VH1 called The Price of Beauty. I think it hit her especially hard after she got so much grief for those mom jeans at the chili cook-off last January of 2009. Now, Jessica says after, being beaten up for that for a year, she is comfortable with her weight. She knows she'll never be a size 0. She doesn't want to weigh 90 pounds. She likes her curves. She says when she was wearing those mom jeans, she was a size 4, which is the size she is now, and that she's never been bigger than a size 6. Although there is a source that says Jessica's maybe fudging a little bit on the numbers, that she actually was complaining last year about being an 8. But, everything runs differently. I could wear an 8 in probably some designer clothes and a 16 in others, so it just depends, on how things are made. I'm not going to give her too much grief on that one. But she did talk also about John Mayer's interview with Playboy magazine. She told Oprah that she was not happy by what he said. She was discouraged because that's not the John that she knows, or that she did know, because he has apologized to her, but Jessica has not returned his text or message or whatever it was. She says she's not accepted his apology, and that chapter in her life is over. Radar Online reporting exclusively that Elin and Tiger hooked up, well, not physically, but they got together at their home, the home they shared up until Thanksgiving when the, cheating scandal broke loose. But they got together for about 3 hours yesterday, and that Tiger basically begged Elin to move back home, and she said yes, and perhaps it will happen as early as this weekend. So I wasn't even aware he had checked out of rehab in Arizona, but somebody told me today that he only did a week's worth of therapy, so apparently he thinks he's healed after that. So I missed all of that gossip there. Now, Lil Wayne still has not gone to prison. You remember he was supposed to go back in February, but he needed some extensive dental work. The judge delayed it till this past Tuesday. Well, when Lil Wayne was scheduled to show up to turn himself in and then head straight to Rikers for a year's sentence, they had a basement fire. So instead of going to prison, Lil Wayne went to Madison Square Garden, performed on stage with Jay-Z, then went to a premiere party for Brooklyn's Finest, where security was not going to let him and his entourage of 6 in, but he pitched a fit until some movie publicists let his party inside. Then he was all prepared to show up yesterday morning for the rescheduled sentencing. However, before he showed up, the courthouse officials made the decision to keep the courthouse closed for some repairs from the damage that was done by that fire the day before. And now Lil Wayne has all weekend to enjoy his freedom because he doesn't have to report for his prison sentence until Monday. And again, he's supposed to go to Rikers for a year, but he could get out after 8 or 9 months for good behavior. That's your Showbiz Top 5 for Thursday.